June 2nd, 2020. Hope everybody's well. I know that's not true. I think most of my friends are doing pretty well. Most of you out there, many of my viewers, I hope, are well. The protests are continuing. On Sunday night, violence escalated all over the United States as celebrities, athletes, film stars encouraged violence in these riots. LeBron James encouraged violence online from his home. LeBron James, there you go. Those of you big fans of him. And movie stars, of course, in Hollywood, Hollyweird, as I like to say. It's an interesting thing that Trump and then Pence spoke on Friday. He didn't say anything. He wouldn't address the protests. He just said, we are with the family of George Floyd, which makes sense. The man killed by Minnesota police for no reason at all other than ignorance. And but what we see is violence across the country increasing in the blue states. In San Jose yesterday and Sunday, it's like they're regrouping for a minute, getting ready for the weekend again. These protesters, the paid ones and the people who suddenly believe in this, that looting and beating people and robbing and burning property is like righteous or some, it's not a racial question. No one likes looters. No one likes violence. No one wants their business burned down. We try to be good souls, unlike you violent protesters on the streets right now. So yesterday morning, Trump said that he would call out the military, and that means the National Guard. You can't call out the U.S. military on the public. It's against the Constitution. And you could never call out the U.S. military to use force against the public. That would be, treason and a million other things, and people would fight back. But they will be calling out the National Guard, I believe, when Trump says the military, because the National Guard is the real military. They're just there at the ready and working regular jobs. So, yeah, that's going to happen. The military is going to be deployed to the places, as Trump put it, where they can't get the violence under control. Just a few cases, and if you look on YouTube, Fox News in particular, they've got all this video of this violence, people beaten in the streets, store owners beaten in front of their stores to death, nearly to death. Many are probably dead. Many will be maimed for the rest of their lives. This is a supreme act of inhumanity. Coming through the riots of the 60s as a kid, and growing up in the 70s and seeing all that in film and being interested in change and true authenticity towards righteous behavior, virtuous or benevolent, good behavior, towards living a happy life with love, if you will, or some sort of charity towards those you don't understand. And now this. So unspeakable violence and, just a few cases. I mean, Sunday night in D.C., they lit up St. John's Episcopal Church. It's a great little church. It's been there since 200 years. They lit it up. They looted and burned Georgetown. Unbelievable. I mean, in the media, Tucker Carlson on Fox, a store in his home neighborhood where his family's lived for 35 years in northwestern D.C., known as the MacArthur. It's off MacArthur Boulevard, a Mac store there for, not Mac, but Mac was the name of the store, owned by a Korean family. It was looted completely. And these places, you see this going on. My friends in the inner city, I'm with you. And those of you who watch my broadcasts in the inner city, in the hood, I know many of you. Yeah, we all been in the ghetto. Maybe some people should have stayed a little bit longer and understood. The reality is when you can't see out, there ain't no dreaming. So right now, the good people hang together, But what's going on? Well, we got to look at Trump's senior advisor here, Jared Kushner. He's married to Ivanka. He's Trump's son-in-law. This guy's a liberal. This guy, he wants, and he's working on it already. It's happening. Letting opening up prisons, letting blacks out so they can vote for Trump in November. This is Jared Kushner's idea. He continuously mocks his father-in-law, the president, Trump, if you will, his ideas openly. It's known. And it seems to me as this goes on, we're going to see that senior advisor to the White House, Jared Kushner, and Trump, it's just showing more and more and more. He is a problem. He keeps trying to derail everything Trump's doing. It's almost like a nefarious side that happens to be married to his daughter living right in his house. It sounds like a great story. And I can tell it with great women and Victoria's Secrets who like to share it. Right. Anyway, if you don't have humor, you blow your brains out by now. 2 months in the House and now this bullshit. Here's the truth, though. None of the Republicans have done anything about the violence. It's been raging for days. They're right over there with the leftists right now saying, it's okay, burn down our shit. Beat people to death in the streets or almost to death for no reason at all because they're a property owner. Find a newsman in the street, beat the hell out of him. Do anything you want as long as you feel good at the end of the day. Who cares what happens to other people? This is complete bullshit. I don't know where these people were raised, but it sounds like someplace. They used to say, were you born in a barn with the door open? And I don't think these people ever had a door, a barn, or anything else, or a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Two, if you don't take initiative and all you do is bitch, you'll never be anything. And I got a lot of friends of all different races and colors that are very successful. You can move forward if you want. And they came from rough areas, rough places, and they're great people. So we want to hang together, but Trump's got problems. People look to a president in time of trouble. We're in trouble now. The coronavirus is not important anymore. I don't see the protesters wearing masks other than to cover their identity. Seems like they came up with the whole thing from the beginning. We will see in the long run. Be smarter than the other guy, as my old man used to say. You'll get a lot further easier without working so hard. Peace, Pop. Peace, y'all. Have a good day. Take care.